All right. Let's see what we can see. All right, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream. The stream where we hang out with you wonderful and amazing peoples, the pepples. Monday through Thursday at this time, where we dick around and do stuff in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. I'm your host with the most, Ranger J 1999, and joining me is my co-host, the one and only Big Country Megs, the Country Vikings up there somewhere, trying to develop a pine-flavored cotton candy for Sasquatch. What's going on, BCM?
Skull, y'all. Not
Scald.
a whole lot.
Yeah, very nice. Glad to have you here. Glad to have all you
Yes.
guys here. Yeah, welcome to a Taco Tuesday. You can have a wonderful taco whenever you like, but we celebrate their awesomeness of tacos well on Tuesday. So and we do that by doing mini Ross reviews. And the way that works is if you would like a mini Ross review, patrons get first crack. Patrons can get a mini Ross free whenever they want, at any time. But if they put the big P in front of their requests, they go first because patrons have dibs. That's just the way it works. They support the channel financially, so that's one of the benefits of being a patron is that they get first crack. Everybody else, if you'd like one, of course, we'll do one. But if you'd like one whenever you want, on top of all the other great benefits, we got a lot of great benefits, BCM, for becoming a
We do.
patron.
We do.
You get mini roster anytime I'm streaming or when I'm in the VIP Discord. You get your own channels in Discord. You get access to me. You get input on the new lore series we're doing, Star Wars Lore with Idiots. You get the lore series early. And we've got the new platinum tier, $50 a month or more. You support the channel. You get a remod session, and you get one every couple months from me where I will go in and check your mods, remod, help you with your stuff. So if you're looking for something along those lines and you want to support the channel at the same time, baby, what are we doing? Come on. So those are just all the benefits. So if you'd like to become a patron today, I think Thursday I may do a big stream all day and see if we can get some more patrons. We're getting close. If we get to $1,000 in Patreon on the lore series, Rambam will do the next lore series. He'll be the lore host, and I get to be one of the idiots. Top of that, I'll do a Mad Dog, a shot of Mad Dog 2020 Chewy. And on top of that, we will go to a weekly, as best we can, weekly series on the lore series. And we'll upload it to iTunes, all that stuff. But we got to get the financial support to do those kind of things. So that's that. Other than that, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, watch the video all the way through, blah blah blah. Leave comments, that's always important. And then last but not least, two things. It's an interactive stream, so we encourage you to interact. One, by giving your greetings, say hi to me, say hi to BCM, say hi to all the other skewers. I like to shout everybody out. And two, get your questions in. Besides mini Ross reviews, if you have a question outside of that or just a question in general or comment that you want us to respond to, put the word question for your actual question, comment, or statement, and we will get you squared away. That being said, not a lot going on today other than mini Ross reviews. I'm going to go in here, and I didn't think I did this last time, but I'm just going to show it. The Smuggler's Run 2. A lot of people have asked me about it. You do kind of have to control it because I don't know what you're doing in there, Hans the bookie. You get out of there. You want Embo on this fight. I could try with both of it. It just doesn't go as well. But there's a certain way you can't. I'll put on auto and just show you how bad this goes. It's a tough fight. They hit really bloody hard. Put on auto, see if we can beat it. But I'm pretty sure last time I did auto, it didn't go well. There's 3 parts of the fight, and the AI is stupid, and they do stupid things, and it doesn't go well. We'll see though. My characters are all Relic 7 now, so. But yeah. You gotta target certain characters, like you gotta get the range trooper out of there like immediately, because he will be the one that will give you the heartache. The Embo does that stupid crap and you're just like, really? It is a tough one, so you have to kind of control it. They heal, they do all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, see, we just lost Kershanton. Let's go after Scout Trooper. Now Kershanton's back, but he usually dies. It's really hard to land your thermals to get payout, so yeah. See, they're healing. Go back to scout. It can go wonky, so you do have to kind of control it. Now, I usually try to do the first couple battles, but we got lucky on this. I was able to catch him in the right time. But yeah, this one can go really bad. So you have to really, really control this. The other thing too is that Jabba will use his ultimate, and you don't want to use your ultimate here. So usually when this happens, I'll jump in and try to control it, because you want to have your ultimate for the next part. You can just basic from here on out, but because Jabba is going to do his thing, so. But you can't land thermals. It's damn near impossible. But you don't want to use Jabba's ultimate here, because the next fight's going to be doo-doo as well. I mean, it is worth fighting this and doing these battles. It takes a minute. The reason being is the rewards on this is pretty outrageous. We'll show you the rewards once we beat this. So if you haven't got Jabba yet, they're making it worthwhile there, BCM. They really are.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll throw Leia's thermals, but see, they don't land. So we're just waiting for Jabba's thermals to come back so we can go kick that ass. He's healed now. It's just a poo-poo fight.
Yeah.
Okay, he blew up. Now you want to say the ultimate because you do want to go after Veer straight off the back. So the good thing is you're in DI when this fight starts, so they will get ahead of you. But yeah, so you want to always put that on Chrysanthemum because we want him to counterattack. So you throw in other thermals and stuff. I do not want to use the ultimate here. Just want to try to get past that taunt. And we'll go after Veers. Didn't mean to do that. Hit the wrong button. See how that range trooper will just make your life miserable. You gotta control him. And just stay on target. Again, I'm gonna save Jabba's ultimate. You can't land thermals, which makes this really tough fight. Jabba's will land, but yeah, Leia doesn't usually land a lot of thermals. And she'll hit, but yeah, just not the same. We'll do that. Then, yeah, you got to get the Death Troopers out of there as quick lickety-split as you can. You see they're taunting, so you kind of want to save your... get them out of there. Now, I like to throw the thermals first before I use the ultimate here, because it's going to put some big stuff on him. Do that. Put this on him so he counterattacks.
Well, there's a question, Mary J. Can you beat, or from Mary J. Can you beat it without his ultimate?
Probably. I just like to make a quicker fight.
Pretty sure Maddie beat it without his
See how the Death Trooper just completely just boned us there? So I don't even want to play games here. So I'm going to use the ultimate because that Death Trooper will one-shot all those guys, man. He hits so ridiculously hard. Now that he's got that, once that happens, you definitely got to use ultimate. You can do it. I just don't know what are you trying to prove by doing that. That you can, sure, it can be done, but not just the short troopers, and we're good.
It's probably for somebody who just unlocked Jabba trying to get it done.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, you just have to be smart about when you make your attacks and stuff. But yeah, because the thermals will take care of him for Jabba's thermal. So. But yeah, you can do it.
Close.
I mean, I did it without Jabba's ultimate the first time I beat it. It just takes a little bit while longer, and you have to get the right RNG and time your abilities, especially with thermals. See, look how hard the short trooper was hitting, and that's just the short troopers. And you get to this part of the fight, and they just keep healing and stuff. Lost Santon and stuff. So yeah, it makes it a little bit harder. They can one shot you. I mean, look how hard they were hitting. So yeah. But it takes it. The ultimate just takes it longer to beat it. You can beat it, but why would you? Now, the reason you do this, if you do have Jabba, is because the rewards here are pretty gross. Look at that. That's insane. Look at all that material. Plus, you get the micro tuners, and you get mods out of the deal too. So you get a lot of slicing materials and stuff. It is a big haul for mods and stuff. So you got to do the fights. Now I'll show you how stupid I'll show you what I always start the fight and then I'll put it on because there's a certain way you want to approach this fight. You can start it by just you do want to throw the thermals. You're always your first move here. Get the thermals going. Santa's going to take a beating until you can get the buff from Lando on there. So we'll throw those. You want to put his second special on Chrysanthemum because now they'll start firing and counterattacking. Then you want to do this. So he gets the extra protection and stuff. Then just target range trooper. He's the target you got to get out of there. Then once that's done, then you can kind of put on auto because it'll just take care of itself. The only thing you want to do is just once you stay on target on range, because he'll keep doing that shit. It's quite annoying. But yeah, they resist all the thermals most of the time. Really annoying. But now we're in ultimate. But yeah. All right. So after this, we'll do some mod depression, and then it's Taco Tuesday. So get your mini roster review request in, and yeah. So you can't land the thermals on his ass, and then it will, you know, make your life hell. It just takes forever. It's really, if the rewards weren't so good, man, I would be like, do I really want to do this? But because the rewards are so gross and so good, you're just like, yeah, I kind of have to do this. All right, let's say hi to everybody real quick. I just have to watch the battle here because I don't want anything to do. Boss, how are you this morning, sir? First of all, you jumped in here, buddy. No school today, or?
No in-class school. I got online stuff to do today, but just icebreaker stuff, so it's like 10 minutes.
There you go. Big shout out yesterday. My Cowboys won. I'm shocked. I thought I'd be up here ranting and raging, but man, did they look good.
They did.
They looked creamy.
They whooped the crap out of them.
I didn't see that coming. I thought they would win, but I didn't think.
Man's too old. He should have kept retirement.
Tom Brady can still.
I don't know.
play.
They're at the end. They were.
But Tom Brady's a different quarterback now, right? He's got to have a little bit of help now. He can still throw it at a high level, and he can still do a lot of things. But yeah, he didn't have the team that he did 2 years ago, and even last year. They were really good last year.
I mean, what was it? The fourth quarter, right at the end there, that long pass he had.
Oh my God, yeah. Tom Brady's still the GOAT.
God, I was holding my breath. I was like, holy crap, because what was that? That was what, like 3 minutes left?
Mm-hmm.
It's like 3 minutes left after getting an onside kick. It's like, okay, Tampa Bay could bring this back really quick if they got, because it would have been 2 touchdowns in under a minute.
Yeah, you can never
That
count
would've
out
been
Tom Brady,
ridiculous.
man.
It's
He's the
like,
GOAT for
ooh.
the reason. But yeah, I mean, up to that point, basically Dallas had dominated the entire thing. So
Except the kicker.
Except the kicker.
which
yeah.
is so weird because he has been so good all year. I don't get it, man. It's just, well, Dak said it great because last week he's like, hey, you have those days. So I had a shitty day last week, you know? So you just, but yeah, the guy was money this year. So, you know, you just, when you play sports, you just have those days, man, you know?
And it was just really funny to watch as somebody who's not a big football fan, but at least understands that a kicker usually doesn't miss that many times.
No, it's
Not in a row.
not like that.
Yeah.
No.
I was about to say he didn't know he had to get it between the uprights, right?
Mm-hmm.
The short way, not the long way. He was doing the long way.
Oh,
And it wasn't
he
even
knew.
the guy holding it; it was the kicker himself.
Oh, yeah, it was just straight up him yipping. I mean, he just straight up just was pulling the ball, and then you know.
Now, to be fair, have you ever kicked one of those things?
Oh yeah, it's really difficult. Those guys are incredible, but yeah, it's just one of those things where, you know, if you've ever played sports, you just have those days where it's just like, even as a team, you're just like, you know, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. You just can't. It's just the way it works. Yeah, it's just the way it goes.
Yeah, that's the double-edged sword of being a kicker, right?
Oh yeah,
You're either
the hero
well,
or the zero.
You don't play very often, right? If you really think about it, according to every, you know, for the rest of the team, you're not playing all game, but you have those moments where it's either you're the hero or you're the ass. It's one or the other. Because you make that game-winning field goal, you're the hero. You miss it, you're toast.
Yep, I mean that was the first game on, was it Friday? Game-winning field goal.
But
wasn't the one that the Chargers lost?
Oh
Was
yeah,
that the
yeah, that
first
was
day?
Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Saturday. Oh, I thought it was Friday that happened.
No, I just find it funny. It's like it regardless of what the team's been doing the whole game, if it comes down to that last thing, you either make it and you're a hero or you miss it and you're a loser.
Yep.
Look how hard those short troopers hit. It's ridiculous.
Luckily, it was just the point afters that he missed. It weren't, you know, they weren't game deciding. They could have been though.
Yep. If Brady had his stuff the whole time.
We're here to talk Swag and do Star Wars stuff. The Mando trailer dropped yesterday, and oh my god in heaven!
I thought it was an okay trailer. I mean, it wasn't anything amazing, other than the dogfight with the interceptors and the.
Well, I'm just excited because
it's coming back, yay!
Yes, and it looks great. It's all about the Mandos. I'm like, yes, please.
He's reuniting the clans.
People
See, this is what's interesting, right? So, if you look back through the lore, right, at this time, Boba Fett is actually the one that started to reunite the clans.
Yeah, he's
no.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Wasn't it that other clone, the Resurrector?
No, it was the in the books. Mando had been destroyed by like the Empire used a genetic weapon. You know, like they destroyed the planet that way.
I swear it was like Sparks or Spar. It was like a Alpha.
Wait for it. Wait
yeah, they were still scattered. You had the Vong invasion, right? That kind of started uniting them and stuff. And then Boba Fett, they even did books on it, where he kind of became the new kind of Mandalore. And he actually was the one, and because of his status, and he was filthy rich. He was still a bounty hunter and stuff. And the books, he would have cameos and stuff. Then they did a final book of series with him and books with him, and they were really good. And he ended up training Jaina Solo to be the first Jedi Mandalorian because she had to take down her twin. And that one Jedi,
the first one.
Yeah, way back when, that had been a Mando and a Jedi that had created the Darksaber. So yeah, pretty crazy.
Yeah, there was one where he
even made her Beskar Mando armor set. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, there was one that one of the books I remember reading. It had it was Han and Leia. They were going after somebody, or they were they needed Bubba's help for something.
It was during the Vog invasion. They were doing something, and
that's right. They were sneaking in, and then
Boba Fett came in to save their ass, and it's like,
Well, then he ended up at one point he gave Han a suit of Mando armor.
No, it was Jaina. He didn't give Han anything.
No, because I remember this specifically because because it was the 360-degree visor in his helmet that Han couldn't stand up straight because he couldn't figure out how to get the balance right, so Boba had to turn that off. But it was something.
Maybe borrowed one.
It was
the only suit that I know that he ever had was for Jaina. To fight
Yeah, no,
Canis.
it was just a borrow thing. They were doing like the stormtrooper.
Oh,
Han
that,
thing,
yeah.
That where he gave him a suit just to infiltrate some place, and it had to do with some underworld.
There's so much
stuff. I can't
legend
remember,
shit.
but yeah,
It's out of control.
But I just
man.
had to laugh because it was one of those. Boba's helmet sees 360 degrees, and if you're not used to that, it throws you off. And Han couldn't stand up straight, so he had to end up turning that off for
A
him.
little sick. All right, let's say hi to all the skiers before we do some mod depression. I think it's time for some mod depression. Yeah. We need to start working on Darth Neelis here. We need to get his mods up. I already got Treya's up yesterday and Science squared away. So we'll do some slicing on Treya. And then we'll do some on... let's get Nihilus up first. Let's get him squared away. Before we do all that, though, roll all these mobs. We got to say hi to all the skiers. Because it's a Taco Tuesday. You guys know what's there? Yeah, it's Taco Tuesday. Also, I forgot to mention, if you do become a Patreon, and check your status, make sure you get your Discord, channel and everything. And if you don't, just message me. I'll get you squared away, man. Don't worry about it. So yeah. Let's see here. Makwa is our first contestant on RSG. Says hello there and Skull BCM.
Skull Makwa.
Skull Makwa. And hello there. Ray Rocks is good too for Tuesday Picklers, Ranger, BCM, Sarth, and the rest of the RSG crew. Har he be doing taco. Dalton Miles, konnichiwa, sato. Says hello there. Hello there. Ogie D, now that he's found love, what is he gonna do? Says hi, hey buddy. Darth Teflon. Hi, it is. Says good afternoon, Ranger. Good afternoon, my friend. Adahan224 checking in. Says good evening, my friend. Wet Elsie 3 says happy Taco Hunt Day, even though yesterday was a holiday. That's true, but you know, I still enjoy delicious taco. Celebrated sauce. Not sure. Who's not sure says good morning, skewers. It's not the same. You can tell he can, but I'm not sure. Hey, and you know, I'm not sure. I think you're on. I think you've been sniffing glue. Of course, Mary J. I'm in love with Mary J. Pizza. Fellow content creator and Puff extraordinaire. Glad to have you here, buddy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Evo the extraordinaire says it's because MJ doesn't have the ultimate. Let's see here. Playtards join us this morning, afternoon, y'all. Howdy there, partner. Mr. Bones Ratlin join us as good afternoon, skewers. How you doing, Mr. Bone? Jack Daniels, man named after my favorite drink, says, how about them Cowboys? Hell yeah, man. They would look great. Peyton Manning is the GOAT. Peyton Manning is one of the greatest of all time, but Tom Brady is the GOAT. There's no arguing that. Like trying to argue Michael Jordan's the greatest basketball player ever. It's just ridiculous. And I'm not a big Tom Brady fan or MJ fan. Not my favorite players, but even I have to tip the cap and bow to their incredibleness. That man has been in 10 Super Bowls and won 7. No one even sniffing his ass. So yeah, the amount of crazy shit he has done in his career is ridiculous. Mr. Brown, they're accusing the Cowboys kicker of point shaming because the game finished on the under by 0.5 point. I don't know. That's so stupid. Yeah, it is absurd. People just like to do conspiracy theories because, well, they're idiots.
Yeah.
He'd missed one previously too in the Washington game. Was he trying to shape points on both? Let's just get that shit out of here. Ranger, what do you think? What do you think the Chargers and Ravens blowing the game? The Ravens didn't really blow the game. The Chargers blowing they that's one of the greatest NFL comebacks and biggest blown leads ever, especially in playoff history.
It's third playoff.
Of course, the greatest comeback of all time is the Bills versus the Oilers in 1993. But
no, it's not. It got over.
No, it's not. The Vikings did it.
The Vikings did it from 35
playoffs.
this year.
Oh, in the
Jesus
playoffs.
Christ.
I didn't hear you say playoffs in that sentence.
Don't take my title away from me.
I'm not taking that away, but the playoffs, because they were up, I think, 35-3 or something like that, and the Bills came back and won that game,
Yeah.
41-38. But it was right behind it. The Ravens and the Bengals was just a tough AFC North battle that, you know, the Ravens had that game. But yeah, nothing compared to what the Chargers did. I don't know what to think of the Chargers. They're really good at everything, but not great at anything. You know, and they've got a really awesome quarterback. It'll be interesting to see what they do with their coach, because Sean Payton's out there. He does live in LA. We'll see what happens. Skywalker Vader, a good Vulcan Canadian friend up there with the mushroom people of Nova Scotia, drinking that good Canadian whiskey and eating that maple syrup. Glad to have you here, buddy. Jason Hobby says, word to the mothership. Yep. Buzzsaw says, I mean, in fairness, a third of the new Mando season should be about Bubba. No, I don't want to see. Alpha and Omega says, hi, Ranger and Skewers. I'm good. He can make a cameo, but I don't need it. Evo the Extraordinaire says, Ma depression. Yeah, we'll get to it in a second. Josh LC says, hi, Ranger. Hey, Betty. Hey, Big J. Nathaniel marks his first road playoff win in 30 years. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's one of those things that happens, man. I mean, there's teams that just but like, sports is cyclical, right? You go through the good times, the bad times. You go through these droughts. You know, ask the people of Chicago and Boston what those droughts feel like when you don't win for 100 plus years a championship, right? So, it's just one of those things. But when you finally get past that hump, then things happen. So we'll see what happened. And I remember watching that 30 years ago as a kid. Barely a teenager when Dallas won that NFC championship. Yeah, ask the Detroit Lions. I mean, yeah. Although the Lions are they coming of age, man. I really like their coach, and I really like that team, man. They're a fun team to watch. All right, let's take some mods up. Let's do some mod depression. Which one do I want to? 14. Sure.
I just got a couple more relic levels, and then I can start my JMK farm.
Nice. All right, we got 2 more to go, and then he'll be good to go, and then we'll slice him up. But we're going to do. Well, yeah, but you know, there's NFL championships. Detroit in the 50s was real. I mean, that's, you know, it's like the Cleveland Browns. You know, right before the you know, the Super Bowl era. You know, Cleveland was Jim Brown. Oh my God, they were gross. So yeah, but yeah, I feel bad for.
Well, I mean, to be fair with the Lions too, they're in a division that is just a rough division. Because you got the Vikings, you got Green Bay, you got the Bears, and you got the Lions.
Yeah, I
think any given year, any one of those teams are just.
I think Detroit's on the up and up, man. They got a really good team, and they got picks out of their ass this year as well. I think Detroit's on its way up, man. They really impressed me. They play a fun style of football. They are a representation of their coach, Dan Campbell. I like Detroit, man. I'd love to see. Hell, if Detroit beat my Cowboys and won it all, I wouldn't be upset about it. It's like when the Cubs won the World Series. They've been, you know, if Cleveland, the Browns or the Lions ever went to the Super Bowl, I would be pulling for them so hard. It's like the Cubs in the 2016 World Series. Man, I was pulling for the Cubs so bad, man. I was like, come on, guys, you got to do this. It was like Boston in 2004, man. I was pulling for them, like no holds barred. I'm not a fan, but when you have a certain situation like that, you watch the games and you're just pulling for that team, and that is like.
I think, what was it? There was a big controversy. Was it 5-6 years ago? I think it was. Maybe it's longer.
About what?
So every team in the NFC North was above 500, but you could only have the division leader and then the wild card spot, right? But it turned out it was like Seattle was top of the NFC East or West, and they were sub 500 and made it to playoffs, whereas the Lions were above 500 and they couldn't make it to the playoffs because they couldn't.
They've
there's such controversy there. It's like it's
still controversy because
yeah, I mean, How are you going to let a sub 500 team into the playoffs when there's other teams that deserve to be there that can't?
Yeah, they didn't have any NFC, although Tampa Bay won the division at 8-9. No, there was no other NFC team, I don't believe, that was above 500 that didn't qualify for the playoffs. Everybody else was in their slot. So it actually worked out. But yeah, there's been times like that with the way. Yeah. The Wolf is joining us. This afternoon, Ranger. How we doing? We're doing well. My Cowboys won. We're getting ready to do some mod depression. Just did our event here. We're gonna go roll some mods, do some more stuff here. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I was rooting for the Cowboys just because I didn't want to see Brady win again.
Yeah, he's like the Yankees, man. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, you either love and adore the Yankees or you despise them because they're the evil empire. So here's the way it goes. All right, let's do some slashing. Let's do some slashing here. When do I want to slash it? This one hit already, didn't it? Yeah, we got a 22 on that one. Oh, we were doing the arrow. That one. Do the arrow. Intercept the arrow. That seems pretty sweet. All right, defense. Not what I was looking for. Let's do another one. Defense again. Yeah, we're definitely going to recalibrate this motherfucker.
I'll feed you in a second.
Yeah, we're recalibrating. That will not work.
You do that. I'm going to stop.
That will not work. Oh, my God.
I got to feed the puppers.
And we got offense. Oh, I'll keep that, but do I want to recalibrate again? I've got them things. Let's do that again. We got to get some speed on this. Come on. Jesus. That's better than nothing. All right, and then we can slice some more here. So do the 11 here. Do a couple mods here. Protection. What the frack, man? This isn't going well. Oh, finally hit speed. Jesus. Thanks for playing. Jesus. Thanks for nothing. Yes, Wolf, it is nice. It is very nice. So nice. Very nice. All right. There he is getting there. And we'll save up our mats and get old Nihilus squared away and get him sliced up and get him fast. And yeah, it's just a process. It's a process, guys. It's a process. We will do our Hondo farm today as is tradition. And then anything else? No. Oh, we do have mods to roll. Shit, we had all those health mods. I gotta go roll. Shit in the bucket. All right, filter. Let's do only unassigned. Let's do equal, and then see first one. Oh well, we can just sell that. Hey, we don't have to dick around with it. Why would we? You have to look for very specific mods, and these ain't it. We got so much room. No, that can go away too. And this one, well, we'll enhance it. See if it hits speed. It didn't. Bye bye. You know what? At least they're not wasting our time. You know, we're not having our time wasted. So we can just, roll, and I can suffer depression, and then just move on with my life. I don't have to sit here and get my hopes up. Okay, that hit speed. Let's see what we can get here. Okay, we'll roll it all the way. Then we'll give it a slice. If it doesn't hit anything speed-wise, then we're moving on. Yep, bye-bye. Don't have the rooms. Don't have the rooms for these kinds of mods that claims these. Yes. Good. Now we shall roll the mods. Wonderful. Well, if they give us anything to roll, as is tradition. All right, filter, blah, 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 blah. All right, here we go. This one is, oh, that's a cell. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so no, we can upgrade this one. You can hit speed, you can go away. Next one is this, enhance. Let's see if we can get speed. Nope. Bye-bye. Not bye-bye. Oh, a defensive triangle. Boy, I hope this doesn't hit. Thank God. And then last, do that. Any speed? Nope. All right, so that was a waste of time, space, and energy. And what's going on with my phone? The gym's asking, how was your experience with the gym? Well, it was nice. I liked it. Worked out hard. Hey, Dark Side. Says hello there. Hello there. So we did that. We'll wait for our energies to go do Hondo here. We're working hard to get Hondo up. So we did that. We did that. Earn Radis blueprints. I don't want to do that right now. Let me check to see if there's any sniper action. There is. No, we're good there. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Good. Good. Very happy we rolled mod depression. It was horrible. It was horrible. Subtle Dagger. What's going on? Says hi, Ranger and Skiers. Hey, what's going on? Remember, today is mini Ross review. We got two things going on today. We got the mini Ross review today. If you have any questions, you want us to look at something, please do. If you're Patreon, you get first crack because you're a Patreon. Become Patreon, $5 or more. Got different tiers with all kinds of good stuff. Blah, 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 blah. And then rock and roll. Anything else? No, I can't think of anything at the moment. So get your request in, get your questions in. We're just chilling today. Then we'll take a small break, and then we'll be back today for the Old Republic with the boys.
BCM, you were right. Boba did end up giving Beskar armor to Han.
I didn't check the store. So.
Get your daily thing, Ranger.
Yeah. So I got the extra canteen energy. Then, I haven't checked the thing. Look at that real quick. What's in the box? What's in the box? We featured. You gotta get a loot here. Go to get a loot. All right. No, not that. We want to go store, and what do we have for today? Gear. Well, that's an easy choice of no, I'm not buying that. Unless it's impulse detectors or slice or relic material. Don't even bother, CG, because I'm not even remotely interested. Ray Rock says, question, who should I rush farm for the job requirement so I can benefit from GAC? So Bush Leia, Iffy Lando, or 50 shards and stuff. Who do you rush? I mean, there's
Fennec. Fennec is the best out of the stuff.
she really is.
Unless you don't have Jedi Knight Luke, then Jedi Knight Luke's best.
And your Hutt Cartel's coming along. And your 50 shards from Lando and Bougie Leia.
Oh, you have this account pulled up. Let me pull your...
Oh, let me share my screen, sorry. I mean, Fennec and Luke are both really good ones if you want to get for GAC. I agree. I actually think both of those are really good options. Let's see where your Jedi, where's your Jedi Knight Lukey is.
Oh, he's already there. He's already maxed.
Okay,
7.
so he's good. So that really leaves, you want to rush one.
Fennec.
He's already got Fennec squared away, so I wouldn't rush anything but just get the Hutt
Cartel.
Cartel.
Hutt Cartel aren't really, like... Maybe Bush Leia has her, like...
Bushy Leia is good. Yeah, like, if you use her under, like, we've been using in 3v3, like, with a Boba Fett lead with her and,
Sam.
Something along those lines, that's a really good team. I would say Bougie Leia was the one I'd go for first out of the...
Yeah.
Because Chrysanthemum doesn't tank that well until you get him with the thing, and then Lando is, again, it's more of a piece for the team. Bougie Leia outside of that, I would go Bougie Leia. I really like that. So if I'm going to rush anything, I'm going to rush Bourgeois Leia.
If he has already that, he probably has Han done, yeah.
Yeah, I like Bougie Leia here. Go hard. Go hard and in charge. Get her squared away. I think you like the Troy. She's pretty good there. I like that Bougie Leia. Go Bougie Leia. She's really good. DSP question: Rhinus Omicron worth it? No, he's still gear 11, but will be recognized soon enough. Is he good in 3v3? The Omicron makes a huge difference. He's not as good in 3v3 because you just don't have the other additional damage with the other characters. Still pain in the ass because if he gets to pay out your host, right? But in 3v3, he can be controlled. The Omicron is definitely worth. In 5s, he's really nasty. He's really bloody nasty.
Yeah, it requires specific size.
But yeah, it's so good. So good. It's a really good surprise backline team where it's like, you better have something to answer him. Now, Bounty Hunters can take him out pretty easily, but yeah. I don't know about you. I kind of like him. I think he's pretty dope. Your $15 Amazon credit unused benefit. That's for, you have to get photo storage. Well, I don't want to get photo storage. Maglor Z. Actually, C. Z is in Charlie, not Z is in Zebra. Says hello there. Hey, buddy. And hello there. I'm blowing in with the best friend in the business. Is just chopping in real quick, like to say Scald Ranger, BCM, boss, and the skewers. Yeah, question mark. Yeah, we're all here. Glad to have you here. Yeah, like button smash. Everybody smash the like button. Thank you, Tom. Spiderface 101 says question: who do you put with Dash on a 3v3 defense? What 2 non-GL first order teams for defense? No Omni Phasma. So there's a couple teams you can run here. Dash on defense, I've only seen it. Well, that was with the other Datacron, right? Dash was being used everywhere. But in 3v3, I see a lot of Dash, Han, and Chewie on defense if someone uses them on defense. Or Dash, Vandor, L3.
Yep.
That's what you mainly see in 3v3. 2 non-GL first order teams, pretty simple. I'll tell you the 2 that I've been using on defense. And it's not full first order, but one is. I'm actually keeping one for offense now. In the past, I would run Hux, Red Lobster, and First Order Stormtrooper. Always a good one. You can also go Hux, Red Lobster, and if you have the Omicron, the GAC Omicron for TIE Fighter Pilot Special Forces, that's a good one. A crew I'm kind of using with Crew, Red Lobster, and Star Killer. And I've been keeping Hux Lead. But Hux Lead is really good in 3v3 because with Red Lobster and Special Forces, they keep the other team from getting turn meter. They can take a lot of banners and kill quite easily. They're a nasty team. So with the foresight and everything, it makes it a really nasty team. So those are just a couple of thoughts. Phasma is really good lead with a couple. If you want to put a team in the back, if you could say like Phasma, Special Forces, and whatever tank, or you can go Executioner just to try to do some stuff there. So yeah. But yeah, you can kind of mix and match like that. Jay and the Argonauts join us as greetings, Rangers. Greetings, my friend, the Wolf. You just want to show you off your slug there, Wolf? I will. Oh, well, we got a Patreon. Yeah, just because we're going to show it, this is a quick one, just show off Wolf's new sluggy. Let's look at it real quick, and then I'll get right to you, Darth Teflon. What about if you have the Phasma Datacron? What combo then? You can go a lot of different combos. I'll let you answer that, boss, while I pull this up.
For 3s, for the Omicron, I usually do Hux with Phasma and Red Lobster, or
that's a good one. Yeah, you can't go
That's
wrong with TIE
Fighter. Damage.
Yeah,
and it's a lot of turn meter.
Yeah.
The thing is, 3s it's really hard, and 5s it's significantly easier because you can just go like full offense. Because if you have the Phasma Datacron, you really want to run either her lead or have Hux in the team and have the first order TIE pilot so that you can have advantage at the start to get the extra 100 speed.
Hey, Gino! Just became a member. Hey, thank you very much, Gino. He'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, boss, but getting the monies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. But if you want to split up 2 teams, you could do Phasma, Crew, OG Kylo, because that means you start with advantage, and then you have OG Kylo with his AoE so that he can also give a bunch of TM. That's a near TM loop. I think that's like a 80-90% TM loop, so it gets really annoying. And then you could do Hux, Red Lobster, and First Order TIE Pilot if you have the Omicron. If not, then switch in Stormtrooper for the tank.
That looks
That's
really
how
good,
I would
Wolf.
split up.
That looks really good. That's pretty much what I got my modded for. So yeah, looking good, Wolfie. That Jabba looks extra saucy. I like it. He's fast and beefy, as your Jabba should be. All right, Darth Teflon says, can you look at my Inquisitors mod for the Reva mission and my Pet Cartel mod? Yeah, we can look at them. Let's look at the Inquisitors first. Let's go speed here and then speed order. That's a big thing, man. All right, who is your fastest? Fifth brother. Speed order looks good here. Perfect, actually. Fifth brother is what speed? 337. Great Inquisitor right behind his ass. You should be good to go. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh. Yeah, pretty much right there. 7. Right behind. Yeah, this looks good. Check the speed on your 8th brother. See 290 or higher. He is 301. That's more than enough. And let's check the
now let's see how beefy the 9th sister is.
Oh yeah, she's beefy. And a little slow, but that's okay. She can take them hits. Look at that protection. That's nice. I like that.
That is good protection.
That is really good. I like it. Yeah, you want protection as much as you can get on there. But as long as you got the protection on there and you got the speed order right, I mean, we just went 27 out of 27. I haven't lost the Reva mission yet. Now, I will say, follow the guide I put out. With the caveat, don't watch what Ram did. Ram really shit the bed when he did that fight. It gave all of us the vapors. Because... Do you think he does it on purpose? Do you think it's on purpose?
No. I don't
intentionally shit the bed on that.
I think Wolf's got a point. If you are trying to mod for the Reva mission, you might want to switch out some of those health for just protection.
You can. I mean, I'm not overly... I mean, after doing the missions as much as I have and the way we're doing it, as long as you got big, beefy protection on your team and the speed order's right, you'll be fine. Because as long as you follow the order of operations for that fight, especially in my guild where we are filling the operations and you don't have the extra character in there, you got no problems. It's really... Unless they change something, but if they change something, we may have to change our modding on it and stuff. But yeah, your Inquisitors are fine. And then let's look at your Hut Cartel. How do you got them? Jabba no Bata. Yeah, Wolf's got it right. It's not the cam mission. Okay. Let's see here. Your Jabba himself, 532, good. Decent health. He's relic 7. Yeah, that's fine. Little slicing left on. Okay. See, you got Bougie Leia. Offense. Yeah. Special. Good enough. Don't hurt. Lando, probably the same. Yeah, good damage. Yeah, good job there. Santon, I bet he's a beefy boy. At least how beefy. How big a boy are you? That's pretty beefy. Some slicing left to do just to get some more stats, and then Embo, just as another one. Yeah, you're working on him, so yeah, it looks really, really, really good, man. I had no problems with that.
Either Embo or Gamguard.
Yeah, I'm gonna eventually pull Gamguard up because I think he might be good as a second tank there, right? And redo his modding and stuff, but he's not a priority right now.
Is a beefy boy.
I gotta get these characters to Relic 7, And I got to get Hondo farmed, get him up in Relic so we can use him on a team. Rock, I did lose the last remission because Jawa stunned 7th sister, 2nd sister, and 5th brother since I ability blocked Nevin instead of Jawa. Left 7th sister going to the 2nd wave and lost. So if they do go first, they will go after 7th, but I mean that just gives you a turn. I always, ability block Nevin and then just, torture scavenger and then just go from there. Yeah, I agree, Karth, that I mean I'd love to do him, but I just only so much material and so little time. I gotta finish up Hondo, so what's the deal with Bush? I kind of figured offense potency would make sense, but supposedly a lot of people building her for speed. I'm not building her for speed. I just because she gets so many calls and assists. Why? I want her to hit like a goddamn truck. I mean, you can. Oh, bougie lay.
DSB question: Trey nerf just going to be the Qui-Gon Omicron nerf if GL is present?
I don't know.
Probably, but it's also something to do with the offense thing they're doing. Card talked to me about that yesterday. They're getting 100% offense per Sith, which is not supposed to happen. It's only supposed to be 100% offense total. So in 5s, they're getting about 500% increased offense, which is why they're hitting so damn hard.
Well,
So that's going to be one of the changes from what Karth explained to me yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, if that's a
Possibly.
bug, if that's a bug, then it should be fixed. It's working as
But
intended.
we don't know if they're also going to change anything else.
Yeah,
I mean, they may turn out to like it, like the Jawas. Oh, we'll just leave that.
Yeah, but the Jawas counter just like Geos and not
GLs.
biggest, most farmed unfarmed GL that takes the most crap to get.
Yeah, Qui-Gon was way overclocked. That sucker, I remember the first time we faced it with the GML team. I mean, they destroyed it in less than 20 seconds. Like I was dead. I mean, they just absolutely destroyed. Trey, on the other hand, is still not a guaranteed win against Lord Vader. I think it's only 70%, 60% against Lord Vader, mainly because of the data cards.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
a lot of those stuff comes from people having like 200% health steal or 400% defense.
Yeah, that's the problem with data
yesterday.
crunch. You cannot get a sense if even if this was now we're contented, is it bad? How can you know with datacrons? Because you just can't get solid data because there's different fights and pretty much every time you face them. So
Yeah.
it's hard to gauge. That's
Mary J, did they use the Nihilist lead or they use normal Treya? And did you have a bunch of health steal? That's like the big stopper. 3s is people using Treya lead when they should use Nihilist.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but
Treya's killing Java. No shot. Hold up. Check this.
who the hell is Gaza? Looks like I'm about to go hit a sniper person here. I don't know who you is, but you got to go. Let me look here. Let me check. I don't even see this dude's name anywhere. Who are you? Where did you come from?
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Going to ask you a bunch of questions. And I want to have them answered immediately. And if you cooperate, I will tell the judge how good motorcycles you were. Dude's name. Well, got a 4-star profundity. Let's go get him. It's what I do, folks. Was on the lookout. Yeah, I don't think Trey is. I wouldn't go Trey against unless I had to, or against the Slug. Do some work here. See if we get bad RNG. Yeah, it's turned out to be bad RNG.
Yeah, you got a 4.1% chance of winning.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's using Treya.
I don't like that. Really? They get the assists? I don't. It's this goddamn game, man. Look at this shit. Now they're gonna heal. Christ in heaven.
Oh wait, no, there was one Darth Nihilus that there are two Darth Nihilus that beat Jabba, but didn't have Crescent. Had um had Bosch and Lando, so that's 100% 2 out of 2. So that might have been non-ulting too. The ulting would just wreck face, I would guess.
Airlock and Noah call and assist, man. Look at this shit. Can we kill that motherfucker? Jesus Christ. Dodge, of course. They always get it. Dodge. Oh my God. Good God and gravy.
Oh yes, if anybody's looking for a guild, MC3 is looking for one. 8.5 has GI and working for the Reason mission. We are open. Let's see if Ranger will lose like last time.
Nah, I got
Yesterday.
this.
Yesterday was terrible.
Yeah, it was some bad RNG yesterday.
That was terrible.
You got it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about Trey versus Jabba. Not a big fan. You can come watch us do GSC tomorrow night with me and Boss and whoever else shows up, and yeah. Now we are doing a mini roster for you, so if you want a mini roster for you and you're a Patreon first, you get first crack. So put your alley code in and we will get you squared away. Anybody else wants to do that? Yes, you can throw a tip in the tip jar, or you can become a patron. Move ahead of the line of everybody else if you need some help. And if you're a patron, you get help anytime. You don't have to wait for Taco Tuesdays. You know, so. Oh, man. Chin-ups are evil. God, I did 30 of those suckers today. I thought I was going to die. Not good. See yours, Dark Side? Oh, you're talking about Java. Okay.
I think he means his account. He just called for roster reviews.
Well, yeah, I don't see it in there. Dark Side, if you put it in there, it's not showing, dude. So put your ally code in separately, add dashes, commas, whatever, and then put your question in secondary.
X's work the best. That's what I found.
Yeah, just use X's, because YouTube sometimes thinks when you put a number in, for whatever reason, yeah, yours didn't come in, brother. So re-put it in, add some X's to your numbers and stuff, because
I don't think they allow dashes. It looks like a phone number.
yeah, dashes don't use, but yeah. Good morning, Wi-Fly, one of our new platinum Patreons. Very much appreciated. Him and Contingent both became platinum members, so
Oh, very nice.
yeah, our first catch of the day. Question from what else in 3: would taking Crescent to relocate make a significant difference? I can't get him to relic 9, but yeah, whenever. Yeah, I mean, it just makes him beefier. Tanks usually get a lot of beefiness, you know, so
758. It's in there.
yeah, I got it. All right, Dark Side, we're going to look at it, but what do you want us to look at specifically, my friend? I think you're a Patreon, but there's no Patrons waiting right now, so you picked a perfect time to do it. You could be a Patreon, I don't know. Mine on Bad Batch is tech fast enough to bridge the gap between it. Yeah, let me look here real quick. So if we go by speed order, fastest is Echo. Let's see what your speed on your 355. So you should be about what is it, like 40% of where you're at for Echo for tech, right?
I don't know. I don't have bad batch.
Yeah, you're 302. So I mean, I would say you're pretty solid, dude.
Mine's 297. I usually go second tech,
Yeah.
so that's.
You're at 302, dude. So yeah, that looks really
And you
good.
get I think an extra. Is it 10 or 12 speed for each bad batch?
Let's look
No,
at
it's in text unique. Text unique gives them speed.
is it text unique?
Yeah, text unique gives them speed. I think it's Clone Wars,
Tech,
not Clone Troopers, and
Tech gains 1 speed for each clone trooper ally, double for bad batch allies. So 2.
oh no, so it's 8, so he doesn't count himself.
All allies are clone
All right.
troopers.
Oh, it's 10. He counts himself. Okay, it's 10. Okay. Thank you, Karth.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, he's 312. That's fast enough.
Yeah, that's that's plenty good. Yep,
Yeah.
that's plenty good, dude. Hunter will just be damaged and Wrecker's just beefy. So those are pretty straightforward. Yeah, get that. You're not done with them, but you want offense on Hunter. You want him hitting hard.
You want offense on Hunter, offense on Omega, and beefiness.
Wrecker just
Wrecker.
be a big beefy boy.
Just defense and or health protection. Basically all you need.
No, this looks really good, dude. You get your Echo about 360 or faster is about where you want them, but 355 still plays, brother. And you're 7.8 million, so I think for what level you're at 7.8, that's really fantastic job. So yeah.
Plague Heart, we might not get Satil Shan as Conquest. That was a special thing because that was the 10-year anniversary last year.
I don't remember.
Malgus.
Yeah.
So they might not bring her in, but who knows? We have no clue. We just got to resist somebody from Rise of Skywalker. We have no idea where we're going.
So you're working on Lord Schmader, which makes sense while you're working on the Bad Batch. I like it. I like it a lot. And then after that, you probably want to go GML into Profundity. Yeah, you've got Executor. So I think after Lord Schmader, want to round up a team outside of a GL, fine. But after Lord Vader, you definitely want to go JML, Janatlu, Rebel Fighter. Get your ships up for Rebels. Get your Profundity. That would be the next one.
What's his Jedi Knight Luke look like? Does he have it, or
he's got a black outfit? He carries a green lightsaber.
Yeah.
He's Relic 6. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, he's solid.
All right, that's a hard farm.
Yeah, I like that actually. Dark Side. If you're gonna go Star Killer right after that,
ooh,
perfect.
Star Killer.
Yeah,
that's
it's a nice pick.
One.
It's a good pick. Yeah.
He does work.
He does the Lord's work.
He does do the Lord's work. But yeah, that's a great call. So getting Star Killer, that also gets you KK Kyle Katarn for Momo, and then that'll lead you. Yeah, that'll be a perfect fit. I like it. I'll lock it a lot.
Wait, did GAC reports come back yet? I want to see my GAC history, please.
I have no idea.
No.
Elsie,
I want to see how he lost.
Elsie's question: if Cat has no revive cron, but Chrysanthemum has tank revive cron, what happens? Yeah, well,
I think he gets 2 revives.
Yeah, he's a pain in the ass.
I'm
now the owner of a new smuggler daddy cron that we can use now against Jabba teams.
Actually, no, LC, that's wrong. So what happens is the cron will activate first because that'll instantly activate, and then when he dies again, when Jabba's next turn happens, he'll revive for a second time. But that's actually how it happens.
But with Cat, it doesn't matter. That shit goes out the window. So
yeah, if there's no revive.
Yeah. Well, even if there is a revive, it doesn't matter. Cat will kill him.
If Cat has it, yeah, then they don't revive. Never mind.
Yeah, he will not revive. It don't matter how many revives he's got. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many revives.
Yeah.
Since Cat's a scoundrel, the tank is dead.
He's toasty.
Yep.
He will cease to be. He will be no more.
Which is the reason why I've seen a lot of people plan to run double tank, so that even then they'll still get the tank.
But I'd still take out Chrysanthemum because Piggy ain't doing shit, man.
No, I know, but still, Piggy at Relic 7 and 8 are super tanky.
I know,
and
but
he'll revive again.
I know, but with JMK there, man, they're going to eat Piggy alive, man. I mean, I'm sorry, but JMK, when he gets the ultimate, if Chrysanthemum's out of the picture, because Piggy ain't no Chrysanthemum. Yeah. And there's the thermals are just not, you're not getting the damage like you would with, say, like Beaujolais in there, right? So,
you you would still have bougie Leia. I'm talking about fives, not
Oh, and
threes.
fives. Oh yeah, fives. Are a different
I'm
story.
talking about fives. I said in fives they're gonna
Yeah,
run
it'll be
double
different in
tank instead
fives.
of Embo. That's what I'm saying. All right, I read that question wrong. I thought he.
That's
said
okay. That's all right. Yeah, totally understandable. So yeah, get your mini Ross reviews in. If you'd like to become a patron, you get ahead of the line. $5 a month or more. It helps support the channel, support all the content we're doing. Again, we got to make up for what we're not making in YouTube because we make absolutely dick in YouTube. So yeah.
Really, is that how that works, Wolf? That's interesting. That
That
actually
would be
blocks
interesting.
out
That would
the
be
whole...
something fun to test there, Wolf. So yeah, we're just chilling with you guys today for about at least another hour. So we're doing mini Ross reviews, trying to get some Patreons, get some support for the channel. We're doing mini Ross reviews. You don't have to though. If you're not a patron or anything, you can put your ally code in and we'll get you squared away. Patrons get first crack though. So if there's a Patreon in you, I'm going to do the Patreon first. So just throwing that out there because they are supporting the channel and what we're doing. So yeah. Hey, Ghost Strike, what's going on, buddy? I found out the vape stuff that I'm using, the FDA changed it to where they can have the fun little fruity, stuff. So I'm going to try a new one today. It's not as fruity, but it's still chilled. So I'm like, as long as it's chilled, that's all I care about. But I'm not too happy about it. Piggy's slow as dog shit, LC. You're just gonna make him beefy, man. They've just got to be in there to take the hits, man. That's all they're there for. So you want beefiness on both of them, and then you can't get them that fast. It's just, I wouldn't do it. I would go straight beefiness on both of them. Yeah, even then, I mean, I still think it's going to be kind of with Bougie laying there in another tank. Yeah, it could get a little wonky, but I still think GMK because they can ignore taunt can just go right once the Chrysanthemum's out of there. You get into ultimate, you go kill the shit out of Bougie Leia. Then it's especially in fives. I still think GMK is going to have. You got to have that Kron though, because if you don't, then Jabba will get that team. You can't get through the tanks fast enough until you get your ultimate, and they're just going to crush, man. Be interesting to figure out, but that's why I can't stand Datacrons. We're sitting there having to figure this out in our heads on paper, like, whoa, this will happen, then this will happen, and this will happen. But what if this Cron's on there? Plus the stats that are there too that really dick up everything. I can't stand Datacrons. I can't. I cannot stand them. I think they're straight ass, man. There are some fun ones, don't get me wrong, that, make some teams hit up and it can be fun, but the frustration level with all this other shit, especially for high level characters and stuff, is just completely 400% defense the other day on a character is just outrageous.
Yep, yesterday.
I mean, that's just ridiculous. I can't stand it.
Yeah, Datacrons are fun when you use them, but they're not fun to go against.
They're just annoying.
It's so
man.
true.
They're so ridiculous. They're so stupid.
On attack,
I can't. I will never. Yeah, they got to go, and they're not going to because CG thinks they know better. Keep losing players, CG. Keep at it. Because it is driving people out of this game. Every day, man, someone I know is quitting, man. It's
no,
horrible.
LC, shut up. That was like the second worst Datacron from last season.
I didn't mind the Dashacron that much because there was ways to beat that. Like the ones that really drove me up the goddamn wall. The Lord Vader.
I'm out, Ranger. The Dashacron you put in Ray, you literally couldn't use anything except JMK to kill that.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, got absolutely ass blasted.
But it was nothing compared to the two Datacrons that are 1 and 2 on my list. The Ray Cron back in the day with Hellsteel was just absolutely a nightmare. And that's number 2. The number 1 on the list is Lord Schmader. I don't think any of us missed Lord Schmader. I
agree. Lord Schmader first, JMK second for me. JMK stunning my whole team so I couldn't play the game worst.
Yeah, there's been some. Well, yeah, it's subjective. Oh my God. Yeah, dodge me harder, daddy. God Almighty. That was just, that just was awful. So horrible. Jam Key was bad, but I mean, there were some ways around it, and there were some few ways around Ray, but Lord Vader's number one on my book is the most ridiculous Datacron they put out. There's been some stupid ones though. I will agree with you. Dash it's probably top 5. I don't know where I put it, but yeah. But God Almighty, some of these Datacrons are just out of control, and the stats, man, the stats are out of control too. How does a Cron get 400% defense? That's just it's nuts.
A ridiculous amount of rerolls, or you get lucky. I think both.
I don't think that
Karth
one was
and I have
luck.
both-
I think that was straight up just he
The
rerolled
thing
the
is,
shit out
but
of
me
that.
and Karth both have each. I think at least I have 2 that are 200 plus that I have not rerolled once. They just casually rolled up 200 plus defense.
Yeah, you can't hit it. I mean, we had that one Cron back in the day that had all that health still that I used on Ray that was just outrageous, right? I mean, it's just it's ludicrous numbers. It's really ludicrous numbers. And then when you add the abilities that go with it, it's just pretty emotional damage stuff going on right now.
The thing is, what else? The Ray one was terrible, but if you had a good Mara Jade and Star Killer, you could absolutely destroy
I would
it
say
and
it
just
was
take out the sides before Ray even got to do her ult.
but it still was nasty, right? It was really an annoying
But the thing
team.
is, I had more trouble with JMK's person because my Star Killer and Mara Jade combo was just so good that Ray just didn't do anything.
It was subjective, so just
except Lord Vader. Lord Vader.
Yeah, Lord Vader number 1. After that, you can say whichever one you want. I'm not going to argue with you. So, but yeah, horrible stuff, and just horrible.
Exactly. EP, MJ, and Star Killer just did not care about us. You could kill nearly the whole team of sides except maybe JTR before Ray even got a turn, which was the strategy.
All right. Was I going to do something? I was going to do something. I forgot what I was going to do. I forgot. Oh, man. Clash! Save every one of us. Looks like JC Labs is going to have Clash on tonight. Very nice. I guess I'll go get these goddamn blueprints. It's Shark Shop currency, right? That's not the team that I want to start with. No. We want you, and I want the Falcon, and I want you, then you coming off the bench, and then you, then you, then you. That's what I want. He's a miracle! Yeah, I didn't know
Clash has been back for what?
I've been back a couple months.
October?
Something like that, right? Clash!
Yeah, Clash been back for a little while. I just don't know if he's been doing streams and or content. I think he's just been playing.
He's a miracle. He'll save every
all
one
you
of
do
us.
is just put this on auto. Who cares? It's not that hard. There's like a gear 11, gear 10 Anakin. He doesn't hit that hard. Wait, Clash came back when Dash came out? I don't think so. I don't think he's been back for over a year.
Well, I know Warrior's still playing. I don't think he's streaming, but I mean, he was in the Jedi Academy the other day. Blade will get you in a second.
I don't think Clash has been back since 2021. I thought he left.
Whatever. We're just glad he's back.
All right, Plague Heart posted as his ally code.
Yeah, we'll look at it here in a second, my friend. That's what we do. And I'm pretty sure Plagued. Are you your Patreon, right? It don't matter. We don't have anything.
All right, Cubs, I trust you. I don't really keep up with.
I'll always listen to Go Cub. Well, to an extent. If he's been drinking, then I've been drinking, then I don't think we should listen to anything we have to say. because we have brain damage. All right.
No, listen to you when you're drunk is amazing. Then you go on a rant.
Yeah. It makes for good content. I'm a stupid drunk. Get a job, do 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 did a job, do 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 looking at blin blin blade heart do do. Plague, that's okay, brother. You know I got you. I ain't gonna quit you, Plague.
All right, JMK mods.
Could
Let's
be
see
just
it.
speed. Okay, health and speed, good. Nice stats there. 568. I don't have a problem with this. What do you got anything that you can hit speed with? That's 25.
Check his health. That's good. What's the other one?
So
Health,
he
not
missed
bad.
this, but he can recalibrate it, get a little bit more speed, and he's in the 570s.
I'm looking at primary stats.
Yeah.
Not crit damage. I mean, if you wanted to make him hit a little harder, you could do an offense cross. But other than that, it's pretty good.
Yeah, this looks really good, dude. This looks solid, man. Yeah, I don't have a problem with this. This looks good. You know, when you know you've been doing this a long time, you can just quickly scan through stats and like, yep.
True.
You think that's a fake warrior? I don't think it was, because I don't know.
Sure, Warrior Ninja sells account.
Well, this was his YouTube account that he said this in. I don't know if he's playing or not. I'm just saying that the Warrior Presents was in the chat. And it was Warrior. I know Warrior, so, you know, and he wouldn't give up his YouTube, so.
I'm not talking about his YouTube. I'm more talking about his, like, account. Because it looks like it's still playing. It's got a 11.2, unless that's not him.
I don't know. All I know is that the warrior that was in the Jedi Academy the other day was the real warrior, because he said some things that only I know Warrior would know. So.
Your secret catchphrase.
I've known Warrior since he started, you know, and I know everybody. So, yeah.
I'm surprised you've never had AP games on the Saturday night, or Saturday morning stream.
He's just not. It's not a good time for him. He's West Coast, and
that's true. He is West Coast.
You know, it's just not a good. It's not a good time. And he's got an open invitation, and I've done tons of streams with him before. So, and he's not playing Swuggle as much. He's been doing some other games and stuff. So I don't think.
He's doing work. He got a job right now. He's in Vietnam.
Yeah, so I mean, he's busy doing real life things and stuff. But AP knows, man. If he said, "Hey, can I come on?" He wouldn't even have to ask. It's like, just join, dude. What the fuck? My boy, my boy. Well, I am getting spammed today, baby. But when you're a content creator, you have to have that shit open.
Good thing I didn't have to spam you for defense.
I
had to spam a couple people, but yeah, he got it done pretty fast, which is a surprise.
No, that looks really good there, Plagued. I like that. That's good stuff right there. Now, I did change my JC defense for one thing. We just re-edited the defense here. Instead of Ayla, I put Basti in. So we got the GML team down now with Basti. Got a Relic 5, so the Kron hits. That's the high protection one there, boss. So that'll be really good. That gave people...
Yep, and it worked well.
Yeah. Worked very well, because to see this and this and they're not expecting this in the back, it's nice. So we'll see how our defense does the next round. I mean, I'm 4-2, and one I got the one of the two losses, one I barely lost, and the other one we had no chance, boss. It was that Friday night, and I just looked at the guys.
I wasn't there. I was sick.
It was 11 something million. The guy had like 60 datacrons, like level 9 and everything. I'm just like we had no shot, dude. Like, literally. I'm surprised he won as many as we did. Battles. I mean, he one-shot me, no problem. He got a 20-33. And he put a lot of shit on defense, too. But, I mean, he had everything, dude. Like, I was just like... Nope. Geos just got binned again. Wait, next project, Relegate Resistance team for Zor. You're gonna make that Rose Omni shine. Okay, Clay.
Yup. Parth changed what he was doing. He was talking. He was all talking
Oh, really?
yesterday about his geos to 7. I
Oh.
guess he's putting them back in the bin.
Oh.
I guess he's working on the resistance.
All right.
It'll probably work well, especially if he R8s all the resistance, then puts the Ami on Finn. That's an easy 2 out of 2 in TB.
So yeah, we're doing mini roster reviews. If you want a mini roster review, especially if you're a patron, then put your alley code in. If you're not a patron, then be on Patreon and you get the mini roster reviews not just on Taco Tuesdays, but any day. And of course, we got the tip jar going. If you want to donate to the Ranger J 1999 Likes Burp and Foundation, you can. Dalton Miles Sato, got it, buddy. He wants us to look at something here. He says, "How should I mod Zam?"
Speed.
Yeah.
Speed.
Yeah,
Nothing else matters.
I'll look at yours real quick, but I'll show you how mine's set up for when I run her with the team in 5s. There's a certain speed order you want. So let's go to your bounty hunters. And even if you're using the team, like you're trying to get ahead of the Vader team, like, yeah, Zam's got to be faster. But let's see how you got her modded. She needs to be sliced. Okay. Well, you've got mismatched mods, first of all. Oh, lordy. Okay, so there's no point in looking at that. But your boss, I do like that your boss goes first and your grief is second. It does need to be sliced. 0-2, grief, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, so let me show you what I've got played. That might help you a little bit better so you can see how you want that up. There's a certain order of operations you want to have happen. If I go to Bounty Hunter and I go to Speed, you'll notice something. Bosk is number 1. He is, for me, with the tenacity set, he is 350. Grief is in the 340s right behind him, and right behind his ass is Zam, because I want that order to be that order.
You don't need boss that fast.
You don't, but it really makes it nice when you're faster than Thrawn against Lord Schmader.
Well, if you're using it with Zam anyway, you're going to be faster.
I know, but that's in case I can't use Zam. Like I have to use a BAM. You know,
I know, but he's asking you specifically if he's going to use Zam. So
yeah, but if you use Zam, that's fine. But I still like boss that fast.
I mean, just saying, your boss wouldn't outspeed my Throne.
But it makes a difference. But the most important thing, and you've got this start already, is that the order is order of operations. Boss, grief. You want those. You know, boss to taunt, you want grief to do his thing, you want boss to get his big hit out. So yeah, it makes a big difference. You want a beefy boss, but you want them fast, and that's why my bounty hunters do so well. And back in the day,
if you are gonna gear up, you're also gonna need the Omicron. So other than that, she's kind of not that great unless it's under a Boba Fett lead and has Bushler.
I mean, you're gonna need her for Lord Schmader. So you're gonna have to take her to Relic 7 anyway. I've made the investment.
That's what he got her up for.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you want that order of operations, and that's why my Fennec team can do the things I can, and I can mix and match people depending on what they got, right? So, I'm really a big fan of the way I've got this mod, and it has worked very well for us. Even having Bosca 350 when I go in there against Adarad and stuff, he's beefy, he's fast. So's grief, and it just sets that team off and makes it a hell of a lot easier to do the counters that we do. So yeah, if you need some, you can just go look at how I got. She's speed set and stuff. It's not that hard, and I think I've got a 330 something. So yeah. Orthokagi, what the hell's going on in here? Well, we're just doing some mini roster reviews on a Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesdays.
Old.
Taco Tuesday.
Oh, he's talking about R8ing O and Finn too.
All right, Arth. Big cracking problems you got there.
Nah, not that it's resistant hero Poe and Finn.
No, I like that team a lot. I do like Zori's new things. Is that Bossy Boy? That is the Big B. Yep, he's in here. And 5 minutes, we're going to go see how many Hondo shards we can get today. We did pretty well yesterday. We're 38 out of 85, so we're almost there, boss. And then I go back to farm signal data. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Slowly but surely. But we'll use our energy and go get the cantina stuff, and then go rock and roll, and then Then after that, it's back to farming signal data so we can get getting these characters to Relic 7. I said I'd do Hondo, and goddamn, I'm a man of my word. We gonna get him squared away, which would be nice because I can throw him in there with dash and stuff for missions and things. It'd be nice. It'd be nice for offense, I think. Good old Hondo and Naka.
Yeah, I think he'd be an annoying as hell character. From what I've seen.
Oh, he's fun.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah,
I saw
he is. I bet.
Fatal kill Malgus with old Ben. I want to say it was L3 and Hondo, and Hondo was hitting casual like 190 basic crits.
Yeah, I'll have him in the next couple of days there, Wolfie boy. We'll get him squared away. I'm averaging between.
Ranger has no luck with Krons. He's not going to get the freaking Hondo one.
I mean, I could. I mean, I've got 4 or 5 scoundrel ones, so just taking it up, so and re-roll it. So we'll see. I mean, I gotta. This next conquest, I'll have a buttload of them coming in, so we've got a lot of them at level 6 that I need to take up. And so yeah, them scoundrel, smuggler, whatever, up and running. So yeah, look.
It's strange that I have something that Ranger doesn't have.
Yeah, I know, right? You roll, you get 330 of Hondo. I roll, I get 330 of Kyle Katarn. Who knew?
Is this what it feels like to be you?
Hmm.
Having something that the other guys don't have?
I remember that night clearly. So Meow Meow made me roll that, and I'm just like, Meow Meow, please don't. And she did.
Yeah.
She wanted to see it, and I did it. And lo and behold, I got hosed, as tradition, because the Illumina, I don't get anything nice. So yeah.
Oh, you get him to pop 400k for basics? Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Wolfie's.
I know, but I was watching Fatal yesterday, and he was popping 190k for basics.
Is Hondo any good without the Datacron? Yeah. I don't
Wouldn't
think.
know. I don't even have him.
Rand used him the other day
3-star.
without a Datacron and completely destroyed a Malagas team. I mean, that was funny to watch.
Oh yeah, without the Datacron, he still slaps.
That's true. I didn't get a Swevin, but I mean, I didn't hit anything of value is the main point there in the thing. If it's not valuable, it's a Swevin. That's the way my life in this game goes.
I thought he did use a Datacron.
His Omni slaps.
Yeah, but he used the Datacron just for stats,
right.
but he didn't have the Datacron for Hondo.
Oh.
I've used him without the Datacron, and he's fine. It's the Datacron isn't necessary. It helps, but it's not necessary.
Evo pulled 2 of them. He pulled Hondo and BT1. Ranger.
I got Hondo and Sortie.
Both characters Ranger doesn't have up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
look at this beefy bitch. I'm just showing off all
what,
stuff.
10k offense probably?
No, special offense on him, 236. Yeah. That's a hard pipe hitting Hondo right there. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm doing my refreshes. I'm spending my crystals. Y'all get off my dick.
I got signal data to farm him to finish Jabba. Hondo's not even in my peripherals right now.
Yeah, I did all that already. I got the Hut Cartel and the Inquisitors and everybody and Relic 8, Bo-Katan, Relic 8, Hoth Rebel. So yeah, so
I'm always one thing behind you. So
yeah, and you will continue to be.
Sorry, Ranger, I can't hear you. Still in 3,600 for ranking right now. Still.
Oh fuck you, man! Like I give a shit about that. How many back-to-back undefeated seasons you got in GAC? Rest my case.
Can't remember how many. I kind of lost count.
Yeah, sure you didn't. Let's see here.
No, I'm ahead of.
All right, this isn't a Ram stream, Fourth Okage. Get that shit out of here. That Navy talk out here. Oh man. Yeah, we're about to go hit up. See how many shards of Hondo Anaka we can get today. Oh. Then we'll take him up to Relic, High Relic, and then get him into Was it phase 2? So I got to take him to at least Relic 6. We'll just take him to Relic 7. How about that? That sounds like
Yeah,
a plan,
why
right?
not?
Relic 7. Yeah.
Might as well. Then you can use them in the mix zone
Yeah, I like that's the
with the dash team.
yeah, we'll do
Is
that.
I think after either this TB or this TW or next TW, cars can drop in a list of tunes to farm to help CMs.
Well, I've got most of the teams squared away now. I got to get my dark side up. And one thing I did notice is a lot of my dark side characters, I need to get higher relic. So mix zone, light, but dark side, Pat phase 2, I've got to get them higher. I've got pieces
You got a
of
bunch of
them.
R7s for Jedi?
Oh yeah, easily. That's why I've been doing the combat missions. That's why I've been in the top 10 and like completion and all that stuff. Because I go in there with my Jedi teams and stuff because they're all relic 7, 8. Like Cam's relic 8, Luke's relic 8. You know, I mean,
You have Jedi Knight Revan Relic 7?
no, I need to get him up higher, but he's not.
Oh.
I can still beat those missions without Jedi Revan. So
The thing is,
the dark side is where we need some help on. So like I got to get like Darth Revan and Treya and
the thing we need help on
Malgus
is,
and things like
R6
that.
Dark Side and R7.
Yeah, see that's why I'm
light side
taking the
for
Sith
Dash.
Triumphant and taking some of the Sith up to higher relics and stuff. So and Empire characters, so I can use them. Right.
Well,
So,
that's something to be said, right? Because if the dark side characters at lower relics kick the same butt as light side does at higher relics, because you've only done relics that you need, right?
no,
So,
I've done relics I didn't need.
well, I mean, before this TB, all your relics were just what was needed for the particular character to be good. And so if your light side characters are at lower relics, or I'm sorry, if your light side characters are higher relics and your dark side characters are at lower relics before this TB came into play, that's saying that the dark side characters didn't need as much relic levels to be good.
No, because we had
But,
dark side
yeah,
GOTB coming on.
Yeah, I was also going to say it's also just Dark Side GOTV is just significantly easier than
Yeah.
Light Side GOTV,
So it makes
which
sense.
you
I mean,
have to balance.
but I've got Malgus like a relic 9, and I got a lot of characters and stuff that I did outside of that to get squared away. But there's like Sith Triumph to relic 7, then I'm gonna take the Sith Empire to relic 7, right? Those will be really two solid teams and characters to get up and squared away, right? And then we'll go Empire. We'll get some of the Empire up. Bounty Hunters, I'm good on. A couple I need to take up. Grief and Mana need to go to relic 7, but
You don't need them.
I want them, so I'm gonna do them anyway.
At the moment, we don't. Really,
It's precious.
because then you can just do, because you got all your HUD cartel ready for the job.
Yeah, but I want it for the. I mean, really, it's just so I have some flex on the Fennec mission and stuff. I'm still beating that one, but I still want them up anyway. So, but they're
Okay.
way down the line. But it's going to be that side of characters that I'm going to be working on. Eventually, I'd like to do that extra Wookiee. I only need one Wookiee, and then I don't know which one I want to do yet. Oh, Christ. But yeah, I've got a list of order of operations. Of course,
There's no shot you're thinking about doing the Wookiee mission too.
yeah,
Clone Wars
I
for
actually
the
got.
meme.
I only need one character that's already 12 to go to relic, and then I'll have 5 Wookiees. I just need to get to the relic levels, and I can go do it. But that's
You know what?
way down the
Karth
line
was
because
saying,
Karth that's
Clone Wars
bugged.
Chewie.
I could do Clone Wars 2 if I wanted to. Yeah, the old JAC system. I never manipulated my GP, so But typically, I was always 11-1. The worst I ever did was like 10-2. A lot of undefeated seasons. This is why my whole lifetime my GP was, JC scores over 1 million. So, but I never manipulated. I didn't even think about manipulating it. I was always focused on certain teams and stuff. So yeah. Get Captain Tar from the mission, sure. Oh, time for Hondo.
That would be so cool to get Tarful.
Time for the Hondo. Let's do it. All right, let's see how we do today. We're at 38 out of 85. Let's see how many we get today. So our first pull is 4. That's not a good start. That's not a good start. 6. All right, 10. This is not looking good, folks. 17. Oh, this is a bad day. Do one more. 23. Not great. Not a good pull. Not a good pull day. Oh well. So we're 62 out of 85. All right. Well, we tried. Yeah, as long as you had a winning record like that, then you were good. You know.
Yep, that was usually my record. It was either 9-3, 10-2, or 11-1. You probably did have more 12-0s than me. I didn't have that many. I was punching up about 1 to 2 million GP more than I was.
Yeah, I mean, I think I went
Because
9-3
I
once,
didn't
but that's
make
because I
max
took
like a lot
that
of
kind of
people
took that
did.
week off. I was like,
I hate the whole old system. Everybody bitching and moans about the new
8-1,
one,
and then I went 1-2, and I was just like, I didn't really care. We were trying some stupid shit that week, and I was busy with other things. I just didn't care. Now, and I liked the new GA system when they did the skill rating and everything was up and running and everything was great. And then Datacrons came in and just completely kicked us all in the nuts, and I can't stand anymore. Well, Fourth Okage, yes.
Fourth Hokage, weren't you trying to get him to gear up his walks?
Well, actually, yeah, the
Or was
Fourth
that the
Okage had me
Jawas?
picking certain characters and teams and stuff. Well, he did eventually want me to do Jawas, but he always had me focus on certain things and teams and stuff. But yeah. But I mean, JC back then, I mean, I would win, but it's boring. I just find that when I'm doing JC by myself, and yeah, I'm hanging out with you guys, but I don't know, it's just that's not the same. I like to have people in the Zoom call or in Discord just hanging out and just we can talk and just bullshit and figure things out. I just think it's more entertaining that way. Maybe sitting here just doing GAC, I don't know. It's not the same as it was. I find it boring, you know.
Yeah.
No, Wolf, you're right. The new system only does work for people that are Kyber 2, 3, and 1.
Yeah, if they keep squishing us, Wolfie, we're going to be in Kyber 2 fight now, fighting and out to see who's the top Kyber 2 spot, man. The squishings are horrible. I've been 6-3 the last 2 seasons, and I have a worse rating than I did when we started that run. So I'm 12-6 overall, and I have a worse rating than I did when we went into it. I don't get it.
Wait, has Wolf fallen down as well, too, near the bottom of Kyber 1 as well?
No, he's mid Kyber 1, but I mean, if you did
he's
the
mid
math,
Kyber 1?
I mean, yeah, he's going to get eventually pushed out too, because as good as Wolf is, it's just you can't fight what they're doing. I mean, Wolf went, I think, 5-4, and you know, it's just weird. I don't understand it. They haven't explained it, and they just keep squishing. And you know, what do you want us to say?
Yeah.
I think it was BCM probably has it right. They're squishing us for 12 matches instead of 9.
I don't know, man.
To me, that only makes sense. The numbers,
Yeah,
the way
no, your
everybody
logic
gets
makes sense.
squishing, it's just, you know, because they're aimed at 50-50, right? But if you're 6-3 for 9 fights, that means you're above 50-50. You're in 75%. But if you were running those other 3-12 fights, which would count as losses because you're not fighting them anymore, then you're at 50-50. So the squishing makes sense to be moving down because you're only at that minimum level.
And Nathaniel Morgan, that's at least maybe for where you are, but me and Ranger go like 6-3, and we maybe stay the same, maybe gain about 10 points.
Yeah, I'm just fighting to stay in the Kyber, man. It's horrible.
Right. So you'd have to
He's
go.
been on
You'd
the
have to go.
precipice of Kyber for the past like 3 or 4 gags.
Horrible.
Yeah,
Because
you'd
he
have
might
to
get
go
up to like
9-9 just to get the.
3,700, then he'll drop to like 3620.
Yeah, was that 36-15 right above?
Right after the squish, yeah.
Yeah, it was just
You-
above
you were
Kyber
like,
1.
You were like
Jesus.
3685, 3690, and you got switched down to 85.
Yeah. Like, what the frick?
And you went 6-3 or 5-4 or something.
No,
That's
6-3,
over
man. I
500.
was like, what the frack, man?
Yeah, it's 750. What's a 750? It's like
Bullshit,
what is
Halado.
or it's a 66.
Bullshit going on here, Halado. I don't like it. If you just want me out of Kyber 1, just tell me, man. Just squish my ass. Just take me to Kyber 2. Just get me out of there. Oh no, it's just some bullshit, Halado. Look at that. I'm at 3,700 and I'm 17.5 in my last 12. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna try this new. 9 weeks without chewing tobacco.
No, fourth Hokage, they need a squishing, or else the people at the top would somehow make it to 5,000.
Well, I don't mind a squishing every once in a blue moon, right? Like you just adjust and things like that. But they do it every goddamn GAC, and it's ridiculous.
This is Gak should be Game of Thrones style. Make characters die while
Yeah.
right.
Do 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 do.
I mean,
do,
the other thing
do,
is
do,
what?
na, na, na,
Why would it
na,
matter
na,
if
na,
somebody was
na.
at 5,000 or not?
I don't know. I honestly, so that it feels like people can actually reach that. I mean, there's already basically a mafia in the top like 50.
Kyber 1 is an ego trip. By squishing, they just make people act more desperately. It's not an ego trip. I don't care about like if I'm Kyber 1 or Kyber 2. I care about my crystals.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
so,
that's, I don't know.
like if I'm Kyber 2, I don't care. You know, if I drop to Kyber 2, I don't care. But I care about my crystal income because I'm trying to get all this shit done. And, you know, every little bit of extra crystals I can get my bloody hands on makes a difference in me trying to get these characters and teams up and running. You know, so yeah, I like crystals.
I like money.
No, we don't want red weddings, Orthokage. Not a bad flavor. I have to pick some new flavors because they getting rid of my stuff because of the goddamn FDA. You know, like
Hey, Ranger, did you ever
Yeah,
see
they
that
did.
picture
They
I
did
put
that
in
up
Great
here.
oh, you
VIP
both
of
talked
how
to.
close I got to losing yesterday?
Yeah, I
That was
mean,
crazy. It was
you
crazy.
went by the skin of your goddamn ass, man.
Yeah,
You were stressing, boy.
I
Yeah.
was.
What I was gonna say was, yeah, they already got rid of flavors out here in the West Coast.
Rock the squishing have a trickle down effect and has also affected players like me in Kyber 2, Kyber 3, and so forth. Yeah, because they're squishing some people that aren't as. If that one guy
think-
faced this round, I don't know. His count was gross, dude. I just don't think he takes GC that seriously, but he took it seriously for me, man. Good lord, he had so much shit. I didn't know what to do last Friday. I was like, what the hell do I even try here, man? This is like crazy. Just Datacrons, main Datacrons, and Relic 8 and 9s everywhere. I was like, God almighty. It's when you get a GAC like that, you're just like, let's just drink. Anybody want to drink? I'm drinking.
Auto and drink.
It's way too early to drink.
No, it's never too
maybe
early.
in
to
your
drink.
world, yeah.
Come on, man. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, all right. You don't know people in Europe. Jack Daniel says, whoever was asking, the Smuggler Run 2 without Jabba's Ultimate, I just did it. Good mods and took out range first. Yep. Jabba Boosh, Skiff Lando, Chrysanthemum, and the Piggy. Yeah, there you go. Very nicely done, Jack Daniels. Yeah, not when we're tailgating, then it's never too early. That's right. You're in college. Come on, baby. But then again, boss doesn't drink. That's okay.
That's true.
We'll get him squared away one.
Yeah, believe whatever you want to believe.
We'll take him to the red light district in Amsterdam. Trust you, I bet you his ass will be doing all kinds of shit. Get some titties in his face. He'll be doing whatever we tell him.
Mm-hmm.
I keep checking on the Mando stuff, so we're still waiting for the armor pieces to come in. I still got to wait for the weapon and the jetpack. The cylinders are here in Birmingham. They're still being processed at the facility. I'm about to say, what the frack, man? Come deliver that shit already. What's happening? There, I had that already. Which is cool because by the time March 1st, when the Mando comes out, I should have the full Beskar Mando outfit to wear for a stream where we can rock and roll.
Nice.
Game's lagging. Just restart it. Weird. This is the way.
Yep. 2 more relic levels on good old Cad Bane, and then I can start the JMK farm or ticket farm.
Oh.
Jeez, they have swished so bad. There is barely 2,300 people in Kyber.
Remember when it was like way more than that?
Yeah.
Package
Yeah.
available. I wonder what it is.
You know what's crazy?
That's
Is
actually not a
nearly
bad one.
half of them are around 3610 to like 3670. Nearly 1,000 people are at that rate.
Yeah,
That's insane.
that's a little nutso.
And that's what I'm saying. I think the math is off.
I'm
And I
100%
wouldn't
with
put
you.
it past CG to miss that.
Wouldn't,
I don't think it's like, oh, well,
wouldn't
they're
surprise me in the slightest. You know what I'm
trying to,
saying?
oh, they're trying to get another tier. I'm like, I don't think so. I think somebody screwed up on the math somewhere, and they haven't
Yeah,
figured it out.
over half are below 3,700 of the 2,300. Below half, a little over half. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Wolf, I just checked GAC leaderships and I went through. There's 47 pages of 50, and I just went at 23 pages. It goes below 3,600, 3,700. That's all just in that little small tier of 37 to 3610. That's over 1,000 of the players in Kyber 1. They're slowly swishing those people out. Mental.
There's some bullshit apps on my phone. I'm like, you got to go. I ain't using you. I don't want that crap on my phone. God damn it. This is good. All right.
Oh yeah, Hawthorne. I think it's going to get down to like 500 people in Kyber 1, and then somebody's going to be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're doing something that they're scheming about something.
I see. You're giving them too much credit there, boss. I don't think
That's true. That's
I don't
true.
think they're scheming
A lot
about
of people
crap. I think they just screwed up
giving
somewhere.
too much. We are giving too much credit.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They're smart people because I can't
True.
program a
That
game
might
like that.
change after join. I don't know. I thought it would up. We'll start asking if that changes after the period of join. If the ranks update. Let me check. I think it's up to date considering
We're
it
in
has my
we're in a
rank.
join period, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but it also takes them time to change. Like my leaderboard is still where I was before my last win.
Good.
right.
It doesn't have my updated.
Good.
Oh no, it has my updated rank. No,
That's what I'm saying,
I don't
Hawthorne.
know.
I don't think there's.
GG takes a little while to update.
I don't think they're scheming. I think something screwed up and they just haven't caught on yet because they're not paying attention to it.
Or they've caught up and they don't know what to do.
Or they caught up and they don't know what to do. And they're just not saying anything about it. I don't think it's a scheme. I don't think it's something sneaky. I mean, they're sneaky, but they're not that sneaky. This is, to me, blatantly obvious that it's a bug in the code somewhere. But
Yeah, just
'cause
repeat
it
after
just
me. I
doesn't
blame
make enough
Finn.
sense to me. Yeah.
I mean, you never know, Go Cubs. It might take them a while. Remember when it took them a while just to fix Anakin's bug with his ship? His
Oh
thing
yeah, that
I
was
think that took
horrible.
them a year or two to fix. And this is something probably a lot more, maybe difficult,
We'll see.
but
We will see.
their ability to fix bugs is slow. They got to pass around that one laptop.
Well, it's more. I think there's
Once more into the breach, brothers.
there are bugs that they think are important, and this bug is not on that list if they know it's a bug. Because, I mean, think about it. The more people that get knocked out of Kyber 1, the less crystals they're outputting for free. And that's the whole economy, right?
Well, I don't want to go back to GP based matchmaking. I like the skill rating one. I think it's fine, but the problem is that they're not staying with it. You know what I'm saying?
Almost instead of squishing, they almost need to. I wouldn't be upset, and I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be upset if they reset the GP to have so each brackets. Remember when they first started, we all got thrown into brackets depending on your GP. So you were in a Rhodium 2 or Kyber 5 or whatever, depending on your base GP. If they did that and then took into account your skill rating also and reset every
we talked about
every
that.
GAC and moved us around, and kind of like the old system where you always started off in Carbonate, right? If you always start GAC off depending on where you finished and what your GP is. So say my GP 7.1 and I'm fairly active. I climb back up Kyber all the time. So that in combination with my skill rating, if it threw me back into our Rhodium 1 every time, I wouldn't be necessarily upset because then I could get back into Kyber easy enough. If they did that once every like 6 months or something.
Yeah, I just, my thing is, and I don't know what the solution is. I'm just spitballing ideas. Is that every 6 to 9 months after, like you have a season of GAC where you have like, I'm just throwing out there just to give an example, 2 5v5 rounds and 2 3v3 rounds. Then you reset everybody back into, you don't have these outrageous things happening where you have an 11 million facing a 7 million, right? Because they're dropping. You put them back in there and stuff. Now I understand that people that work, but you take your skill rating just so wherever your skill rating was previously, you still stay at that level. Everybody that had a lower skill rating that didn't care and stuff, but still in the same GP will be below you and stuff. So I mean, you could do things like that. I'm just spitballing ideas, but what we have going on right now, it just ain't working. Because the mismatches are a bad thing. The datacrons are a complete joke and waste of space. And there's just a lot of going on with GC. And Go Cub said it perfectly in the chat. They're not communicating to us any of this stuff, and we're just left here in the dark, speculating on this and speculating on that, and offering our own solutions.
Crop does something, because I'm afraid he might be on the outs because he hasn't done crap since that stream.
Well, yeah, the holidays hit and stuff, and they always take a while to ramp up in January, man, and then all of a sudden they come exploding out, dude.
Meathead, so I mean,
I know, but they always
been the best that we've
well,
had.
He's been promoted, I think, and he's got a lot going on. But not just Crumb, man. It's just they just need to do better at communicating. I don't care who it is, just communicate.
No, that's true.
The other thing too is we're supposed to have a new community manager.
Oh yeah, Meathead's contract's coming up real soon.
I don't know.
So, well, clearly nobody wants to work for CG.
I mean, I don't know. I find it funny that you see this now with companies. They act like every piece of information is it's a trade secret. It's like you're communicating with the people that you're selling to. Tell me the car's getting 10 miles a gallon. You know what I mean? That's not a big thing. That's not oh my God, the competition is gonna, you got 10 miles a gallon. We're gonna have to, who are they competing with? That's the question. I guess that's my question. What is Swuggo competing with besides MSF? And on top of that, they're two different games. I mean, they're similar, but they're completely different. What is CG competing against with this game?
The thing is, there's no other Star Wars game.
That's what I'm saying. So what's going to hurt them for giving us information? You know what I mean? Especially like, this is how we calculated it. We messed up. We're working on it, right? Just something. But they're so tight-lipped. I mean, hell, sometimes the military isn't even this tight-lipped.
And they're not that tight-lipped because we still keep getting leaks. We talked
that
about
too,
this.
Right?
Like,
people
that was the whole reason, and it was justified. It was totally justified on what happened and why the beta program went away. And I had no problems with it.
To be honest, wait. For a second, I thought you were about to justify the leak.
No, I don't.
No.
No one was more pissed than I was.
It sounded like that. It was
no. My point is, leaks are still happening. We know about everything that's coming down the pipe, and it's still being leaked. So, what the frack? I mean, someone's leaking. I don't know who it is, but someone is leaking information because we're knowing about this. I hear this shit all the time. You guys know that people talk to me. and they'll say, hey, you know what's coming? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, well, you know, they don't know where it came from, but that's what we're hearing. You know, this shit comes out, and then I'm like, son of a bitch. How
Yeah.
did you get that information? It's like, ooh, it's leaking over there.
But yeah, I don't know.
So, you know,
But I mean, I can kind of see how, you know, I don't know. It's 50-50, right? So if they were at least just give us information, just tell us what they're, you know, that's what the road aheads were. This is what we're planning. This is what's coming down the pipeline. But on the other hand, you know, some of those leaks were, oh, this character sucks, don't pay for it. I mean, if the character, you know, if the car sucks, you know, I'm not going to buy one, right? So I mean, you get that information a little early or late. I don't know what they're playing at, but maybe it's that's business above my level, above my pay grade. But
well, in other games, I just remember like World of Warcraft, like there would be leaks and stuff, but what those leaks would do would cause us to spend more money and more time in the game because we would be anticipating like what was coming out, right? So we
right,
would farm our asses off and get prepared, right? Especially for new stuff that was coming out. You know, you'd hear the rumors and things of that nature, but good lord.
That's true. That's true, Nathaniel Morgan. It is
Well,
impossible to study
there is,
in an
and
unfair game because this isn't chess.
yeah, it's not chess, and I'm not asking it to be chess. I'm just asking that you clean up some of the bullshit that's going on. That's all I'm asking for, right? You know, you can tweak a system. You put it out there, skill rating and all that stuff, and I like it. And but there's some issues with it. And I'm just saying, clean up some of this mess, communicate what you're doing, what you're seeing, let us know what your plans are, and then I can adjust to it. But not having any information, what do you want me to do? All I can sit here is and just conspiracy theory up
yeah.
my ass, and I hate that shit.
And I mean, and we were talking about this the other day too. It's similar to the way chess does it, but it's not the way
Problem
chess
is
does
that
it,
there's
right?
no in chess.
If I'm a novice and I go in and I beat a grandmaster, my skill rating would climb so much higher than if I were to be playing another novice and win.
Yeah, this isn't chess though.
So,
This I'm
no, I know, but I'm saying if like to take it similar, if my 7.1 million GP account beats an 11 million account, that jump should be way higher than if I just beat another 7 million account.
Yeah,
Right.
see, that's the point. Yeah, the game is very unfair because the pieces are not the same.
Yeah.
They're just not. And with Datacrons, the pieces are definitely not the same.
Yeah, some of us are playing checkers.
You can both have
chess.
you can both have a tank on the board, but if one tank has an extra 2-mile range and AP rounds, and you just have HE, it ain't looking good for you. You could still win possibly, but it ain't looking good for your side. Right. So yeah, it's a very unfair system. So I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there because there's some issues, and I just trying to come up with some solutions. I don't know what the best solution is, but I'm just offering something because that's the only thing we can do is offer up some ideas, you know, on this stuff.
I thought the the top 80 GP was actually fairly fair. I was fighting other guys.
It was at least maybe for you, for people, for higher people. I mean, I got absolutely beat down by about the same people because they just had about the same. I just was more top heavy because I was focusing on GLs. I couldn't do any of like the special things. Like if Momo came out with the old system, there's no shot I would have been able to get the Momo team.
I'm saying,
I don't know. I was seeing, yeah, for at least my level, I was seeing more even fights than the new one. But maybe there needs to be some kind of combination between the two.
Yeah, I agree with Wolf. The old system wasn't great. The new one is better, but it's still far from perfect. There's room for improvement. And I don't like saying it sucks. I just deal with it. Yeah, I think we can always improve, right? I don't accept that, you know, status quo. If things aren't working, let's come up with a solution and somebody and keep trying to make it better. I don't think just letting it sit there and salivate and get worse. Just like there's good ideas from everybody in the chat, and had some ideas, and whatever, just do something, communicate something, just give us some ideas on it. So, all right, I think we beat this subject to death.
Yep.
We really have. Attack here. I'm just looking for some
Banta Poodoo.
Yeah. We're gonna go for a few minutes more, and then we're gonna close shop because we're gonna be same time we always do, 5 my time, right?
Yeah.
No, 4 my time, 5 Eastern. 3 hours from now. Yeah, we always do 3 hours from now. Because I always end the stream on Taco Tuesdays about this time. Yeah, 2 Pacific, right? Yeah, we'll start it there. Yeah. Well, whatever. We'll start
2 or
it.
3 Pacific, one of those.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours away, so we'll get that done. So yeah, and if you have any final questions, get those in, guys. Good discussion today, guys. Really good discussion. But we've been kind of going back and forth on this for a while.
And Nathaniel, you could still use, maybe the top half of the GP to match better for those that have flooded the bottom.
Yeah. There are
over
ways.
half my roster is level 85 and gear 1.
Yeah. There's a way to tweak the system. I think we can do better. I think I just my main point of all this is I think we can make some improvements and do better. That's all the big point of this is.
Yeah, was it Darkside said, skill rating plus 5-ish GP capped brackets, so you can't advance higher until you cross the GP threshold.
Right.
And you can't drop more than 2 brackets.
Yeah, I kind of like that system. That could be something.
So, like, if you're 11 million, you can't go below a Rhodium 1. So that way, people in Carbonite aren't facing the 11 million GPs.
All right, as expected, nephew defense.
All right, we didn't get any calls and assists here. This is not going good. This is where we lose. I swear to Christ, man. I think this is intentional.
And this is where it goes sideways.
This is where we lose. They're already in payout. That's horrifying. Comes Jabba. Got the ability block, because he can. Oh, grossy. There's the hill. Get you. That out of the way. Jesus Christ. No. They're still flying half a ship. All right. Once this match is over, we're gonna wrap it up so I can go get a little break in, do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for some Old Republic with the boys today.
Yep.
We'll do that. Stream it. Great. And there we go. So any final questions? This is the time. This is the way. Gaza still got number 1. How did he get number 1? I hit his ass. He snuck by me, little bitch. How did he get past? Oh, he's about to get smoked, so. All right. I think that's going to wrap it up. So I don't see any more questions or anything. So
Nope.
good Taco Tuesday. Helped some people, did some things, made some laughs. Had a good time. Way to go, guys. What do we got going on? Did TW just start? Oh, let's go do a couple TW matches, then we'll wrap it up.
All right,
All right,
well, I'm gonna
boss.
head out. I'll catch you later.
All right. We're going to do this real quick. Boss, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was
right.
just putting in orders.
Who do you want me to go? Who do you want me to go hit here? Let's go do it. All right. As is tradition, I forgot about TW.
Shit.
All right. We have Vader's in the north and Jabba's in the north. Well, they went full FU defense, didn't they?
Yep.
And then in the south, we got JMKs and JMLs. Yeah, they threw all their shit on defense. Wow. Okay. Who do you want me to take out?
JMK with the JML team.
All right, let's do it. They went Mace? Isn't there... we want to go JML. Jedi, we'll go Jedi Knight Luke. Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, Jolie or Hoda. Do I want Jolie or Hoda? I don't know. Which one do I want to use here?
I usually do Jolie because then you can keep reviving Yoda so that you can just keep getting targeted. For some reason,
yeah, we
like
got the protection
hard-coded to
cron here.
target
Let's
Yoda.
put that on. Get that nice protection going on here. File it up. Okay. Now they're attacking the mothership. Okay. I'll just steal those buffs, thank you. I don't want to burn down here. Snips looks like a good target. And after Jolie, they went into ultimate. Yeah, that's one. Go get her, Luke. Annoying. Little turd. Ahsoka. Ashroka. God damn it. Back to you. Steal your shit. Okay. Smits. Oh, hello, Ashroka. I'm coming for you. Let's do that. And then, yeah, let's burn her down. Okay, Padme, you're next. Oh, Padme. Oh, oh, Padme. I don't like your chances here, JMK.
I don't think he likes his chances either.
I don't think it looks looking good for him. All right. That is one JMK team down. All right, now. Let's gonna go
Okay.
Vader here.
Do not use Vader against Java. Unless you're like super confident you can kill.
You've got the protection on this one. Crit damage, potency, no health still. You want to try bounty hunters against this?
Try to find one that doesn't have the dots one.
That health still.
Health steal isn't a huge thing. More the one that gives the protection up. With
Yeah,
dots.
this one doesn't. This one does not. This does need special gain 50% turn meter. First time first order ally falls below 50%, they gain damage immediately. That's just for him.
I could see you doing that with bounty hunters and BAM.
Yeah, let's try this one.
Oh, I should probably just put this on auto. Right.
We'll go for it. Make this our final confrontation of the day. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this, we're gonna put in that BAM. Where are you? Come here, I need you. And we'll put our own Datacron on because we have it. Okay, dots. Okay. Alright, let's put this on Fennec. Okay. We are in payout. Really don't need that. I'm actually gonna get rid of Maul here. Although if I get rid of crew, we can go hit Maul. Get him out of there. Yes, now we can go for Maul. 2, 3, 4. Oh, he got mine. That's alright. This on you. 3 shots. Alright, he's an ultimate. That's fine. We're just gonna go kick Maul. Oh, he didn't have his thing ready, so that helps. Okay, that sucks. Cleanse. Back on Fennec. Kick him in the head. Okay, damage immunity. Shoot him. Get him out of there. Okay, shred. Start shredding Vader. Okay. Cleanse. Call Fennec. Okay. Kick him again. Oh, almost had him. Get him. Right there. Damn it. Cleanse. On Fennec. Kick him.
Nice.
I did good.
Very, very good.
Two teams down. I didn't even use a GL. Used the Fennec team.
You use JML.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking about that fight.
Oh.
Another team where we're going to use against Schmader.
Find one that doesn't have 20% TM and use M Troopers.
First time a dark side ally is defeated, they revive them with 100% health, reset their cooldowns, and they gain a bonus turn. Ew.
Also, I put in Slicker as well. You do Slicker, Night Sister Cheese, if you want.
Yeah, but I couldn't.
Or just-
Mine aren't high enough to do that because
That's true.
Yeah, so.
Well, I mean, yeah, true. But as I said,
Talon. They get 20% turn meter. That's not going to work.
Yeah, there are a couple ones that are not going to work. These guys went total FU because they're putting down Piet as well. So
First time a dark side ally tank is defeated, they revive them with 100% health only. Yeah. This one.
there's one without a Datacron that you can use M Troopers on.
Is there?
Yeah, I thought I saw one. Could be wrong though. Unless somebody already took it.
Oh, we probably already took it. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, we'll go for it. What do I want as my fifth? Range Trooper.
Yep.
Then we want a 20% turn meter Datacron. That's not it. Crit chance, crit damage. That's offense crit avoid. Yeah, the weakest ally gains 20% turn meter for every dark side ally. Okay. I'm assuming we're going to have to kill the tank first here no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Let's hope Maul doesn't lambaste us before then. Thrawn is... Alright, let's try it here. I'll give it a try. Do I have the Phasma Datacron Omni? Datacron, yes. Omni, no. Oh, he went first. Alright, so let's do the thing, right?
Yeah.
Buff it up. Put this back on here. And then buff him up here, right?
Yep.
And then we're gonna go big hit here, or oh shit. Basic here.
Probably.
The big hit here.
Oh. Thing is, I think you have enough TM where Piet will go. I think you should save big hit.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay. Now we go after Thrawn. Okay. Then we'll go after you. Now we have to hit Vader, which is annoying. Boy. I think we got to go big hit here now, don't we?
Yep, big hit. Just beat the crap out of Darth Vader.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just an easy sweep.
Look
I
at
just did
that.
the same thing. It's such a just an easy team.
All right. And I could go Armor Watt with this. Okay, I don't think that's going to play though. I'll save
I think
it.
it could work. Or you could save. We
I'll
have
save.
a lot of people. We just gotta wait for people to get off of whatever they're doing. Attack.
Yeah,
I just need to find something where I can use my bounty hunters.
Want to use my bounty hunters.
All right. So we're gonna end the stream here. You guys got some TW fights. There you go. I'm going to take a little break. We'll be back for my time, 5 Eastern, for some Old Republic with the boys. Come join us. That'll be on Twitch, and we'll just have some fun doing that. So that'll be a lot of cool stuff. What did I hit that when I meant to hit the raids? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed Taco Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you want to come hang out with us some more today, then feel free. We will be glad to have you. So with that, everyone have a great rest of the day. We love you guys. Be safe. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe.